I'm going to be talking about how you can pick your business niche. So it's a pretty important thing because it's kind of going to determine the trajectory of your business career. So you need to be careful when choosing it. Now, I myself haven't actually built a business yet. Well, unless you include MK Productions, but I'm not actually making products. I'm kind of helping people build their websites and doing it for them so that they don't have to do it themselves and they can focus purely on their business. But I want to preface this video by saying it doesn't need to be your passion, what you're doing in business. You don't need to really like it. I mean, if your business is um, cleaning up cat poo all over the streets, all over the world, then that's respectable enough in itself. It doesn't need to be something that anyone or you would enjoy doing. It just needs to be something that is going to benefit the society and is going to make you a lot of money in the process. So you don't need to open up a karate studio to follow your passion of um, preaching karate and teaching it, because it's just not a business model that's going to make you a lot of money. So you should try to pick something that is going to mainly help people. Of course, if it's something that does align with your passion, then that's fine, but it shouldn't just be reliant on your passion. If you do want it to be your passion, then don't necessarily expect money to be made from it, because your passion and the amount of money you make are not purely corresponding. In fact, they might even be negatively corresponding, because people's passion blinds them to profit, and it should be profit before passion, really, not the other way around. Sorry. So it shouldn't really be your it doesn't need to be your passion, as long as it's doing something that's valuable to society. Now, the next part of this is looking for something that look what people want. So what problem do you see in the world? Um, is there something that people are not happy with? Is there something that people just need? Like Thomas Edison probably thought that it's very dark at night time, so I'm going to invent a light bulb, and he failed 10,000 times at it, but he finally succeeded, and that's because he found something that was needed in society and people all over the world needed. And by making something that's going to solve their problem, then you're actually benefiting millions, and that's a really admirable thing, because without you they wouldn't have that solution, and you're helping a huge amount of people by doing that. That's why business is just so it's really just something that pushes society forward, and that's why it's you don't really have a limit to your income with it. Look what Apple have done. They've completely dominated the mobile industry, and people always say, ooh, Android. No, it's sorry, but Android just isn't keeping up. iOS phones are better by a long shot. So you can find what's wrong with the world by looking at complaints online, maybe even listening to complaints outside. But I think MJ DeMarco mentioned that you could just go onto Twitter and then search up complaints about something, why people are whining. The customer base really are like toddlers. You need to, not to be condescending with toddlers, that you need to satisfy with nice shiny solutions to their problems, and that's where you come in, and that's what you are there to provide. So search up complaints anywhere. Why do people resent their situations right now? There's likely to be a reason for that. That's where you can just identify what the pain point is. Look for specific problems. Look for something that's wrong with the world right now. Who can you help? Again, identify your main customer, and just can see what kind of person they are and what they're looking for, and how you can make them to be the best version of themselves, or give them a solution that will provide that feedback. You can also look at the pain points of competitors that you would have in that niche. So what are the people who are already providing that service or product lacking? Are they lacking customer service if it's a telemarketing agency? Are they lacking good design in their manifestos? I don't know, just random stuff. What are the competitors not doing properly? That's really what you need to be looking out for, because that's the way that you're going to actually stand out from them. Because if you're not standing out from them, you're gonna fade back into the bloody ocean where nobody can see you. You need to be in this blue clear ocean that you're visible in, and you're actually something special. You need to have something, a USP, a unique service point or something. I think you need to have that so that people are actually going to be inclined to choose you over someone else, which is pretty obvious, but you do need to be told it and you need to keep it in. And lastly, you need to become an authority or guide in that area. So you need to just be that kind of person who's going to help someone in that area. Say that, well, what I'm doing is building websites. So what I do is post up some digital marketing blog posts to help my customers further without any need for financial input into my system. And that's just something that's, well, it is going to benefit me in the future, but even beyond that, it's going to just help the people I'm trying to help in another way, so that they don't have to commit their money to find out the answer, or get the solution. So become that authority or guide in your area. It's like you help, like, your customer is the main hero in the story, and you're that guide who's already completed the story eons ago, and you're planning to help them now. You become that type of person, and you'll be an authority figure, and you can become an authority figure in your industry as well. And again, that just differentiates you, because people know who you are, and you can actually advise people, and therefore people trust you more. People just trust who they can communicate with more. So yeah, that's really the main points of picking your niche. And maybe another day I'll go into what kind of niche you should go into. So yeah, make sure that you're just mindful of, you don't need it to be your passion. You look what people want. You can search the complaints on social media. You can specify the problems, see what competitors are doing wrong, and then eventually you become the person people seek for advice. So yeah, make sure you implement those steps, and you'll find your niche not too slowly.